The following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster.
He's a very powerful guy.
Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women.
He's a smart boy.
It's patriotic.
It's no big deal.
It's the end of the world. I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome in to another edition of The Wild Side with Eric Clark. I am your host, Eric Clark, saying thank you for taking time out of your busy day to give my video a watch and a listen. If you like it, like it. If you think other people are going to like it, give it a share. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel and you are following me on all the social media platforms. That way, if there's a band, a song, a video, something you want me to check out, you can hit me up with a DM or leave it in the comments below. If you are going to hit me up with a DM, please, no spam. If you are going to leave it in the comments below, now's your chance to join the I Concur Army. All you have to do is read through the comments section. Just give it a cursory, quick glance. If you see your suggestion has already been made, do me a favor, leave a like on that suggestion, and below, reply with I concur. That'll help my old DJ brain put everything into a nice little most requested list, and then I can put it in to the handy-dandy notebook. I see it has this many likes, this many replies. I do the math. So that kind of helps me. It's a little cheater thing I do. And thank you very much to everybody who have joined the I Concur Army. I think it's hilarious watching it. It pops up on other reactors channels. It's popping up on my other social media, and it pops up every Saturday at 2 p.m. for the Wild Side Live. And that's why you should be subscribing, because every Saturday, 2 p.m. Central Time, live from the east side of Music City, we do the Wild Side Live, a nice live stream where we get together, sit down, not talk about anything that everybody else is talking about, and we basically talk about our love of music, and we share our love of music with each other. It's a nice little respectful area. It's 2 hours of chittin' and chattin'. Saturdays, 2 p.m. Central Time, Wild Side Live from the east side of Music City. But to chat, you have to be a subscriber. So, and I don't even think I've cracked the 10,000. I keep forgetting to tell people to subscribe. I have moderators in my chat, and because I don't know what I'm doing, they're really awesome about helping me get into a certain rhythm. I'm not a typical YouTube channel, so I'm not that guy, you know. So I do have sponsors. So that's why I'm not asking y'all for money, who are Aspen Dental, Connect 200, Music 2C, and Gothic Jewelry. That's why I'm not hitting you with anything. So, but I keep forgetting to do the like and subscribe stuff, because that's how the channel grows. And the more the channel grows, the more opportunities I have to do what I love, which is listening to new music and telling you guys what I think about it. And thank you very much for all of your help, all of your suggestions. Keep them coming. Again, just be respectful. That's all I'm asking. I am getting thrown a lot of information very quickly, and I do have a day job, so I try to, parse everything out, but sometimes I get confused. Sometimes names get confusing to me or I mispronounce them, but thank you very much for being my Sherpa on this journey into new music. So I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And thank you for your suggestions. Again, much appreciated. Today we are going back to Japan. We are checking out a band called Love Bites. And this suggestion was given to me on Facebook. I believe somebody hit me up on Facebook and was like, hey, you got to check this out. It's Love Bites, and it's from the album Clockwork Immortality from 2018. And the song is called Epilogue, and this is live 2019. Here we go. Let's check it out. It's a little different than what I've seen in the past. I like it. I like it a lot.
If you have never cried,
Nice.
your eyes can be so beautiful. If you have never been hurt, you can't feel the pain of others. I will believe myself. Will never be alone. You will believe yourself. We are the only ones. If you have never failed, you can't be happy for success. If you have never loved, you can't fear to love from others. I will believe myself. Will never
So there you go, man. That is Love Bites epilogue from the Daughters of the Dawn Live Tokyo 2019. I'm laughing. I'm not finding anything about the performance funny. I'm laughing because I just answered a question. So the next time anyone says, why do old metalheads love Bites? Why are especially guys in their 40s and 50s so into this band? That's the song. It's hard to describe why I came to that conclusion, but it just snapped in my head. That's the sound. That sound right there, the last 3 minutes, actually the whole 8 minutes, that was a perfect example of why older metalheads are drawn to this band. That sound, that tone, that imagery that's created. Again, it is Epilogue Love Bites from the album Clockwork Immortality from 2018. I want to make sure I get that out there. Asami on vocals, Midori and Miyako on guitars, and I think Miyako was doing the piano as well. Miho, that's still when Miho is with the band, so she's on bass, and Haruna is, she's a special one, that one is. But I wrote down, that last 3 minutes, again, that is a Time Machine song. I mean, it really is. The texture that's being created in the tone of the guitars and the vocals are very traditional, yet because of certain aspects of them, it drips with that modernity. So I'll get to the guitars. First, I want to talk about Asami's vocals here. She's singing in English, which is not her native language. So there are going to be words and pronunciations that may be difficult or may be different than what she's used to. But let me explain to you the genius of her adaptability. She really showed it very well in this song. And this song, dude, is pure power ballad. It is pure 1989 skate rink, ladies' choice, without a doubt, power ballad. This is a power ballad, 100% metal. Not bad. That's not a pejorative. That's not what I'm saying. But her vocals are so unique in how she adjusts for these certain, and again, English is a tough language, as any language to learn would be, because there are certain words and phrases and letters and part of our syntax that you are not trained in your mouth shape, in your breath discipline, in your vocal cord discipline. So there sometimes will catch you up, and you'll hear them when you hear someone sing in English who's not their first language. You can pick up parts of that. But here's what I like about what Asami's done with her vocals is that any time she would get to that, you would hear her just change a little bit of an inflection or a direction or a subtlety in the vocal that created a doorway to that difference. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And I hope you understand how brilliant that is, that she's able to make these adjustments and sing in a way that still carries such gravitas to it, doesn't it? Her vocals were so emotional in that song with the message, and it's a great message. Lyrically, it's a great message. But again, it is power ballad all the way. And her vocals are so matching in the tone that's created on that twin guitar attack. And again, if you ever want to know why older metalheads love this band, there you go. That sound right there. And then behind all of it, right? Behind all of that bright color spectrum that's flowing through the palette and creating these wonderful daytime and rebirth and, sort of a very emotional brightness to the impulses that are coming through in that color. Right behind all of it is this really cool blues groove between the bass and the drums. It is a really cool pocket that they're in. It's a great groove. I like it. I like how it really that's when I wrote down Great White. It reminded me a lot of that really good blues foundation that drew me into Great White. That really good, yeah, man, yeah, this is a groove. It gave you the stank face. Like even in a song that's coming at your heart from 5 different directions, and it's all very powerful, and you're being torn emotionally asunder from all of the overwhelming power that's coming through the vocals and the guitars. There's you hear teardrops in the notes, and it's just this incredible, oh my God, my heart is broken, my heart is hurt, my soul is on fire. And then right below it, you're like, yeah, but that's a good groove, dude. You're like, yeah, that's just that is a really good groove. So that was very well done. Epilogue, Love Bites, a really good combination of all of the elements that you're looking to hear in a great power ballad, a great, blues-based metal tune. They're capturing all of the elements of those and creating such a crisp modernity with all of those elements, yet it's still providing that rich foundational texture that you want in your power ballads, in your melodic metal. You want that. And again, great job on those vocals and making those slight subtle adjustments that create this really unique flow and ebb in her vocals around those lyrics. I found that really and again, the guitars, but those two things really stood out for me in this track. So again, thank you very much. And I had a couple of people make comments about how there are certain bands that use backing tracks. And I know that that's done. It's a thing. I don't want to get into it because then you're going to get into like accusations, and I've seen things backstage, but you can tell by how she's singing when they show certain angles of her hitting certain notes. You can tell that that's her. You can tell that there's no too much effect on the mic other than some compression and, some modulation adjustments. But no, that's her. And I found that really compelling how she was able to make those subtle adjustments. So well done. That is Love Bites with Epilogue Live Tokyo 2019. Thank you very much for that suggestion. Again, make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel and you are following me on all the social media platforms. That way, if there's a band, song, video, something you want me to check out, you can hit me up with a DM or you can leave it in the comments below. But if you are a member, join the I Concur Army. If you read through, see your suggestions already been made, leave a like and an I Concur. That'll help me put everything into an organized list. Thank you to those that keep me from asking you for money, and that would be Aspen Dental, Connect 200 Music 2C, and Gothic Jewelry. They are those that make the Wild Side possible. Don't forget to subscribe. That way, every Saturday, 2 p.m., when we do our stream, The Wild Side Live, you are able to get into the chat and chat with me every Saturday, 2 p.m., live from the east side of Music City, The Wild Side Live, but you have to be a subscriber. That's all I'm asking, dude. That's all I'm asking. The more subscribers I get, the more eyes I can put in front of a client, and that way I don't have to ask you for that money. So again, make sure you're hitting the subscribe button. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark, and this has been The Wild Side.